Good afternoon, Kenya. This is Kenya News Alert, and welcome to our Sema Nasi show. Today is on the 14th of March 2025. Okay, how you people? In a moment, Felix will introduce himself. How are you people? How are you doing? Who am I here with?
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hello guys, this is Plains and Felix, and I welcome you again to the Sema Nasi show. Zulfa, was your break?
My break was good.
My break was nice too. Yeah, na enjoy sana.
Do you mind introducing topic?
Gachagua anatembea the whole country. Gachagua anatembea the whole country akijaribu kumeka unity ikwe part of the hot cake that tuko nayo in the year general in the coming general elections though. So come on, what can you say about that?
I think that is good. So if like okay, anatembea akiuza sera zake mwenyewe ama anatembea akisema anataka amani, like tukue peaceful. Masha TV, hi. Yes.
Gachagua anatembea akijaribu kuinteract na watu. So I don't think maybe kama anafanya anything yenye inaweza kuwa so sensitive. But yani negatively sensitive, yes. Hiyo. But he is trying to interact with the people, at least to correct some of the views, yes, from the people.
Well, I think that is good. That is, let me tell you, bado hiyo baki that he is still the deputy president of the people. He is still the deputy president of the people, so people still consider him as their deputy president. So hata mahali kwingi ukimonaga unapata that these people just call him, introduce him directly as deputy president. Sindio? So and I think let him tour. Sindio? Aendelee kuzunguka. You know, Gachagua, to me, I usually say that he is a principled man. Now, when the truth man, I would say yes, because anaposimama anaongea ukweli. Na hakai anaongea tu maneno ambayo hayaeleweki ama maneno ambayo hajayapima. So that is according to me. But when you hear the name Gachagua, how do you see him yani?
Drama. Drama.
What do you mean when ukisema drama?
Unaonanga lakini vile anawekanga speech zake.
Do you know just
full of drama.
Snoop Dogg? Do you know Snoop Dogg?
Yes.
Snoop Dogg.
Namjua.
He posted a certain meme. I don't sijui niko nayo kwa simu. He posted a certain meme. Sawa? But basically it was something like what umesema. So hebu elaborate the drama, ukisema drama. Because what
ni kwa sababu at some point hajawahi jaribu hata siku moja. Sawa? Kukumbuka aje chochote chenye anaongea that will be what Kenyans will take serious. So akumbuki tu like the moment anaweza mention anything hivi, hapo ndio watu wanashikilia papo. So mimi naionanga ka drama.
But like
simunaona hii watu ya Yesa, ni drama. Wacha tuseme ukweli, wallahi yule jamaa anakuwa na drama.
But I think that people like that, I think people wanna know the truth. You know, let me tell you, it is for the longest time. Wakiongea zile language feature, we don't know what is going in the government. We do not know. Unapata tu like it is series ya serikali ndani ya serikali. like tumehoga tukiwa outside until Gachagua came. And Gachagua was like, you know what, nilikuwa humo ndani, and let me tell you people this and this, that and that. Yes. Hapo namona Mwale Kahanchi. But I think Gachagua has a lot has not learned from his mistakes. Last Sunday he was busy talking about sharing positions. He has no idea on what Kenyans are feeling. To me, this man is worse than Ruto. Mwale Kahanchi, would you say more words? More words. Ni mnanipea words ambazo zanishtua. Felix amesema drama, wewe umesema he is worse than Ruto. Why would you say that? Continue. Endelea pale kujieleza. Bale ukisema drama, unataka kujua mambo ama unataka kujua what happens?
You know, kitu yenye nanifreshanga simu, unajua hii watu hii by the way, let me ask you a very simple question. Does it mean hakuna kitu yenye walifanya pamoja chenye kilimfresha yeye wakiwa na President Ruto wakati alitoka kwa government everything turned negative? That is just a question.
You know, hata ukibreak up na your ex, there's nothing you'll ever see that they did was good. Nothing. But I heard that he still calls the president Mr. President, yeah? Mwale Kahanchi says, I don't like Gachagua because he can easily divide the country. Hey,
divided the country?
Yeah, anasema I don't like
according
Gachagua.
To your point, sasa wewe kama Zulfa, do you think that is what maybe Gachagua anakuanga intended to
divide? But you know, I yes get divided unless like akona plan ya kuna venye rule side moja na nyingine. Kenya is Kenya, sawa. So I don't think that is. I just hey, takini mbona kama ambaye nauza sera, but the point is sawa. I feel sometimes I feeling vizuri because for the first time we know what is happening uko ndani. We used to be locked in jail, like Felix wanajonga niendelee uko ndani because they used to Raila anasema then you know Sueje na kwa opposition for the longest time. So you don't know really what is happening because they talk of kama ni unga wanaongelea unasema punguza haiwezi punguzika, but right now we know.
Let me ask you, my sister,
yes?
Despite everything that is going on, like seriously, yes, what do you really think is going to be the impact of Gachagua? Next utasikia ameenda Kisima Alibaba alitolewa mbio. Yes? Na maybe anaweza pokelewa na with a lot of respect and other aspect that could show a lot of respect. Yes? What do you really think maybe he is going to bring up just like an impact?
Before I jibu that, actually that's a really good question. Before nikujibu hiyo, hata nikusomea hapa. Gachagua has high chances of becoming a president, reason being people will vote for anybody else that will stand against Ruto. They just need to cement their coalition. Gachagua, Kalonzo Eugene and Karua, yeah? But does he want to stand though? Unajua Miss Dijo manda kusema hata kusimama. Aya, umesema umeniuliza kama akienda kule Kisii anaweza pokelewa. Atapokelewa, in fact umesema atapokelewa vizuri. Good. Like a king coming. Sawa? Utapata uko pale wamemsikiza. You know right now people I think as venye huyu anaitwaje, huyu Evans amesema people prefer him than Ruto or ama anybody else than Ruto. Martin Waweru, Gachagua the president. Mwale Kahanchi akasema he was busy launching affordable housing. Now anasema ati ni big scam. Guys, why can someone ask Gachagua what changed? Actually there's this question that I asked kitambo, sawa, that he didn't criticize government akiwa ndani, but when he walked out he criticized the government. But I was like, you cannot criticize the government when you're inside the government, yes? What do you think about that? Can you really talk about the government when you're inside the government?
Yes.
Can you really talk about can you really expose the government when you're inside the government?
It is not easy. Wait,
you cannot.
You cannot. And this is my question. You know, by the way, many people wanampenda sana Rigathi Gachagua. Yes. Even yesterday I remember there somebody mwenye nilikutana na yeye town. Alijaribu kuzungumzia why some of the individuals could trust Rigathi more than the government. Na mimi ndo nilikuwa nataka kuuliza hata my colleague Kenyans who are watching us, why do you really think that he cannot maybe talk about anything they achieved together? Yes. Achana na hiyo basi. What do you really think is going to happen if this guy is going to manage touring the whole country, maybe trying to convince people with the information ako nayo? 27 wewe, according to the way from the look of things, do you really think you are going to tafika with 27 tukiwa fiti?
Hey, first of all, he has power.
By the way, ana influence vibaya sana.
He has power, like people unasema wanamsikiza wanakunywa story yake kama dawa. Like he stands up, he speaks, and people are like, yes. He said he's gonna call people to the streets kuandamana. I don't know. Lini, excuse me. And people are like, yeah, we're gonna go to the streets. So unasema, but I don't think that he wants war. So we could be okay. I don't think that he wants to incite anyone to start fighting. But I think he wants people to really know what is going on uko ndani. Because according to me, you can never expose the government when you're inside the government. But in marriages, you never really talk about what really happens in that marriage. And unapata mtu akisema baadaye after washacha na bibi yake, anasema bibi yangu alikuwa ananichapa. After bibi yangu alikuwa ananijibu vibaya after. Nobody really talks about it right now. So maybe I don't kama Mwale, and that is my opinion, Mwale. I don't think there's anyone who can really criticize the government ukiwa ndani ya government. So Patrick Mururi Maina anasema of course, and then Mwale Kanya anasema if Gachagua said stand as president, Ruto will win because this man has no idea. Mwale Kahanchi anasema Muturi is doing so. Andrew Omureka anasema wacha kutupuma something. So basically tell us, Felix, so would you vote for Gachagua?
Yes.
Would you vote for Gachagua?
Kikuja na manifesto yenye iko very strong enough, why can't I do though? Though, why? If maybe those manifestos zenye atakuja nazo zinaka very very patronizing enough, which can brainwash my mind, let me tell you the truth. You will ever win anybody according to the way you will come up with your ideas that maybe are going to be developmental. Can I read for you something?
Please do.
There's an information here yenye nasema why regarding Gachagwa's impeachment is good for Ruto. The impeachment, the impeached former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua is at long last officially out of office, pitched into uncertain political future and made poorer, yes, by the bruising court battles that failed to save his job. Yes, the ex-deputy president, his world collapsed in a month. His world collapsed in a month. Yes, the bulk of his security detail is gone. His government cars have been recalled and hefty parks could soon be cancelled. Yes, the former second in command is at present officially barred from holding any public office for 10 years. For 10 years. How can you convince me now, Felix? How are you? will you vote for that guy? Yeah, I can, if he is going to come up with very very strong manifestos, and maybe kama ataprove right that he is not going to make Kenyans to cry the way they are trying to do right now. So he is going to be bad for 10 years when maybe the impeachment may take place. Necessary mtu anafaa kukabad 10 years.
But nilisikia kusema kwenye constitution ya Kenya hakuna mali specific imesema that he cannot vie for any seat. He could vie. Akasema hata venye Mr. Uhuru and Mr. Ruto, they were asking for the seat. They did ask for the seat, but they had cases, tena criminal cases kwa koti. So like in Kenya kwa constitution hakuna mali imekataa.
So
good.
So wanasema already the country has entered a post Gachagua era. Yes. With the swearing in of Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, decent former professor of law and immediate former cabinet secretary of interior. Yes. So after weeks of impeachment proceedings and court battles, the phenomenon that was Riggy has paid the price for his have it all or lose it all tactic. So his divisive and wild rhetoric has undone him. His lack of sound political strategy worked against him. His aggressiveness alarmed all his unbridled ambition for power and alleged disloyalty. His boss and his parochial worldview alienated the wider public. Zulfa, mimi kwanza bado nataka kustiki kwa hii point ya whereby they are trying to say that they are going to bar him for the last 10 years. Kwani ni crime gani alifanya? Another thing. Ni hii constitution mboni ili allow President Uhuru Kenyatta akaingia na alikuwa na kesi ICC.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember ni wapi. But when was this that he said that? He said that he could vie. He could vie for that seat because apparently constitution hakuna mahali inakataa. So like I don't know why they were saying they are banning him for 10 years. But let me tell you, as yule amesema pale juu, right now, like I think everybody is, people prefer anybody over. But ukiangalia katikati, able look at Kalonzo, Mr. Kalonzo, look at Wamaro and Gachagua and Karua. You know, these people are all vying.
Bado kuna issue yenye unapata watu wanasema like if we could be patient enough and give President Ruto time to deliver, he will. What can you say about that?
Hey, you are sure you will not stone me?
No. After
I say my thing.
No.
So
it is because ninataka if possible niwacheze a footage yenye nilikutana na jamaa fulani jana yesterday night. Yes, when I was coming from somewhere else. He was talking about this story. And if possible, we could try to convince people how the reason behind, the reason why they really need to give out time and try to be patient. Now, ndo maana nilikuuliza aje, why, okay, Gachagua akimaliza kutua the whole country, yes, he is going to spread his own information to people. People are going to be poisoned by his information, right? Yeah. What do you really think will be the impact of that?
Is something that I sat down with myself and I asked myself like what did Ruto do specifically? Because I remember when he was vying for the seat, sawa, people were like, oh, Ruto, sindio? Hata mali Uhuru alikuwa sema msupport Raila, amku supportigi Raila. What really was it? The extrajudicial killing and the abductions? Was it the imeanza juzi? So I'm gonna say already chuki ilikuwa imeshaanza, sindio? Ama was it him impeaching Gachagua? What did he do that Kenyans feel like in 2 years he should have done what should be done in 30 years? What is the specific? Ni sababu hizi extrajudicial killings na hataki watu waongee, ama ni yeye alivyo impeach Gachagua. I mean, when did this hate start? As hiyo swali ambazo unauliza, and I wanna ask people out here, my co-host ameuliza, umeulizaje? Umeuliza what if we give Ruto time? Why can't we give him time? Hebu rudia swali lako.
I was trying to ask, why do you think the question from most of the individuals that we really need to give him time? Yes? How do you think that will work? In fact, maybe as you internalize that question, ninatamani sana. At least if possible, if you can allow me,
please.
Niwaeke a certain guy who I saw yesterday. Mwenye alikuwa anajaribu kuzungumzia hii story. Yes? Let me tell you the truth. The moment Gachagua anaweza maliza kutour the whole country. Yes, it will be a very big the issue to the government, because remember the government is against him at some point. Yes, and this guy is going to poison people with this information. So guys, Zulfa, allow me to just put for you something. Alikuwa nasema like huyu jamaa alikuwa nasema if we are going still to complain about people, tutaendelea sijui kunini.
Okay.
Sababu yangu ya kuwa mgonjwa, cartels wamehike their stake they are giving to their proxies. The Jimmy Wanjigis, the Gachaguas, wameongeza mshahara. So I'm a worried man, kwa sababu najaribu kuuza serikali na ideal zake with what I believe should be going on with the government management setup, but I'm perplexed. Ile ujumbe inauzwa is planned in a way that if at all we are not elites, we are going about. Let me come back to the real concepts. One, naona tuna shida mingi sana tukijadili Ruto. To an extent, tumesahau even what is dear to us. Vile naona tunajadili, ni kama hata tunajisahau kutafuta. Ni kama, I've not said tumesahau. Ni kama. Because sensible people given opportunity to articulate, very good at analyzing personalities and what they are capable of doing, will tell you from the first paragraph to the 10th one how Ruto is evil. The ultimate goal, their way forward, Ruto must go. But ukiangalia the whole discussion from the first paragraph up to the 10th one, watakwambia huyu jamaa ni gwiji kwa kuiba. Now the question is, are we not busy bodies? Because kama kweli ni gwiji, ataenda nyumbani namna gani? That's a question that is disturbing me. Because somebody will tell you what you didn't even know. Vile alianza Eldoret North, vile alichoa Chesire, vile alifilisi Jirongo, akiwa mtu wa mkono. The list is long. Mpaka jana vile ameleta mashini ya kufanya 1,000,000 chapatis. Now, the last bit is launching a mega project that is supposed to be giving us enough H2O. But I'm equally enlightened, nama niko na raha sana kwa sababu what we are saying is not feasible. We can even source out who was the initiator of the project and who is funding it. So when we say it is not working, really, I'm just thinking we are just working from a found point part of view. Let me tell you, gentlemen, Mali tumefika kama wananchi. We need to be serious with our lives, not another person's life. And let us learn to start making life not to be collegiate. Let us have personal lives. Kwa sababu, a young man, yuko right kuniambia, even 1 million chapatis cannot be made. But a grown-up like me will tell you, if Moi was able to supply milk, the whole country, every day, sasa chapati ndio nini? And Moi was going the manual way. Hatukuwa na the kind of technology we have today. If at all we have to talk about chapatis. And let us be realistic kwamba, Ruto meant chapatis, hakuwa na play games. Wacha niwaambie. Mimi, I always want to go in the books of history. And that's why, tangu nianze nikudili na Raila Amolo Odinga, nasikia wengine wanasema I'm supporting but I'm no longer supporting. I believe in him but I'm no longer believing in him. Reasoning being, I didn't believe in Raila as a person. I believed in his ideals. And if his ideals I still believe are on, kwa nini nibadilishe? Wale wenzetu ambao Mungu aliwajalia walienda shule na wakarudi saa 8. If you are privileged to have gone to school, and you had value of going to school, some facts, let us set them straight. But of course, I'm not perplexed kwa sababu, si ajabu mimi naongea hapa, because I'm bankrolled by the Ruto's government. Si ajabu, Joachim is talking here, but is working for somebody. Because there are facts, hata nikisimama nikiongea mimi, na ile akili mko nayo, I don't doubt your mental capacities. I don't doubt. Somebody's telling me, a financial fraud or misappropriation worked out in a parastatal. You want me to hold Ruto to account? If running a basic unit of a society, that's a family, imeshinda watu wengi. Ndio maana hata wengine wetu by saa 2 tunalala hapa. Si eti hatuna manyumba. Social pressure imefanya somebody viable is not even responsible. Mwenzangu aliongea dakika 2. If you don't entertain my answers, just give me peace.
5 minutes each.
What I'm saying, the Ruto's government is above board. It is right. It is going to achieve its blueprints. Zile zingine hata achieve. Zitabaki kama ile was launched by Kibaki, mwenzetu ametuambia, that blueprint itaendelea. Because government projects are progressive. They are not events. And with the kind of setup we have today, if you don't subscribe to Raila Amolo Odinga, even what he's doing is fallacy. Going forward, I think if you are really genuine, you'll give this government accolades. If you are not, hata ukaletewa nini hauta appreciate. But the only thing that enlightens me ni kwamba you are dissatisfied, una shida mingi na hiyo serikali, lakini utaivumilia for the next 10 years. Wengine wetu tumeongea hiyo mnaongea, na tumefanya the much we can. But at the end of the day, tumebaki tukisema, kwani kumeendaje? Hivyo ndio mtakuwa. Na Joachim, as a senior friend of mine, anza kutafuta antidepressant. So what I'm saying, a quick one. We have to give President Ruto time. Hiyo hamtaki kusikia, but you have to give him time to deliver or not to deliver. If at all he has to go home, you have to plan well, Because up to now, tukigauge the way wale wanataka kumpeleka nyumbani are talking, you are not even 20%. Think very fast, and plan very keenly. I listen to Professor. Professor talks sense, but it is only that Professor alikuwa na channel is complex with the wrong docket. So I don't know whether ni Professor River Road. What I'm saying, nikimalizia, ile kitu nasema nikimalizia, kama serikali ya Kenya, let you be cognizant kwamba heads are going to roll. If you are in a docket and you cannot implement as well as defend the sessional papers and policies your dockets are working on, you have to go home. You have no business being there. If you are in the judiciary, then tunaongea kuhusu autonomy and you are not serving, purge must go on. Mheshimiwa Kiberenge and your team, naomba tuende tujaze IBC. Ndio tutayarishe uchaguzi iwe sawa. Lakini si ya kupeleka Ruto nyumbani. Thank you.
Zulfa. According to that guy, ni amewambia the same thing yenye nilikuwa najaribu kuzungumzia. Nikijaribu kuchallenge even the viewers. Yes, what is this point whereby people are trying to say that let's try to give the government time? Yes, mmesikia huyo ameanzia sijui wapi amemalizia the same question. Yes, giving the government time is not the problem. Hata asubuhi kukumbuka nilisema aje, even us, those people who really supports other leaders who are against the government, even us who are supporting the government, we really don't need to waste the time thinking about complaining about the current things, yet we are just there. Let us try to keep ourselves busy if possible while complaining and trying to figure out what to do. Yes,
but what is the reality though? The reality is Ruto is here for this for mpaka 2027. Sindio? So like
yes,
yeah, he's here until 2027.
Yes.
So but then, do you know one thing with yeye, sawa, like yeye mkiendelea complain, sawa, of which there are some issues that I would like for him like to really listen, kama hizo mambo ya SHA na abductions. Yeye anaendelea kufanya shughuli yake because he is here mpaka 2027, and I think we should accept that reality. Na tuseme fiti, okay, akwa mpaka 2027, kama we want to remove him asikuje tena, sawa, let us, we shall vote, but for now. We move forward. Aya, kuna swali ambalo niliuliza, si ndio? You know, you asked me a question, I was like, I've been asking myself that same question. Like about you kusema give Mr. Ruto time. Sawa? When Ruto was asking for the presidency, everybody was down for him. Everybody, like hata we kumbuka. Everybody was down for Ruto.
It was that moment I also could recall that. You know what? At the same point, there's a young man who could give his own view over the same thing. Yes. Na alikuwa anajaribu kuzungumzia hii story genuinely kulingana na maoni yake. Let me just maybe take you there.
Okay, thank you.
Bunge la Mwananchi. Bunge la Mwananchi. Naona watu wengi lakini sauti sijui iliko wapi. Bunge la Mwananchi. Sasa mimi naitwa Daniel Kahindi, mbunge mtarajiwa upande wa South Kinangop. Na mimi injili ambayo nahubiri ni moja tu: how we are going to liberate this nation from honorable lies from politicians and give it to the leaders. Leaders will make this nation move forward. Leaders who will lead us in the right way. Honorable members, nikitia ni nguvu kwa hayo maneno ya Kiberenge. Today, budget inatengenezwa at the National Parliament. Ni ukweli. Na amesema vizuri 4.3 trillion, whereby this nation per year collects 2.2 trillion. That means we have a deficit of 2.2 trillion. In addition, the same financial year, kuna kitu moja Kiberenge ya kuambia, we are supposed to pay debts that you owe other nations, which are worth 2 trillion. That means the nation, for it to move, will just have only 2 billion, 200 billion that will make this nation move. The rest will be deficit. That means hii mwaka tuna expect tuongezewe tax, tuna expect maisha iende juu ili tuweze kucollect hiyo 4 trillion ya kumove nchi. That means Mr. President, wherever he is thinking of nothing other than kushinda akizunguka hii nchi kufanya campaign. Shame on him wherever he is. Honorable members, I want to tell you this. We better be very much sincere. Leo nimesikia akisema pale Lang'ata ati msichana mmoja hapo mwanafunzi amemwambia we just need renovation of our classes. Akasema instead of renovation tutajenga mpya. Is that not stupidity? Hata mtoto mdogo anajua vizuri it is renovation that we need. Cost of renovation ukikompea na cost ya kutengeneza madarasa zingine zote. Imagine, honorable members, me will always say, Ruto will not run this nation as from 2027. He won't be the president of this nation. As long as we Kenyans, we are alive. Unless auze nchi atupatiane kwa nchi zingine, tutakubali. Lakini tu akiwa hapa, we won't agree. Amemaliza maisha ya kila mtu, maisha ya wanafunzi. Saa hizi amesema wanajeshi wasikule chakula ya lunch. Tena unasikia tena ndio huyo anapeana shamba yao bure kabisa. Shenzi yeye. Wananchi, mimi nataka niwaambie kitu moja kama mbunge mtarajiwa. Hii nchi lazima tukubali kujikomboa. Hii nchi lazima tukubali kujikomboa. Na ndio maana hapa katika hiki kikao tukiwa na uongozi mzuri wa kutoka bwana president, deputy wake na speaker, we decided to recognize ourselves. Na tukasema as Kenyans, as the liberators of this nation, lazima tujitambue. Na kujitambua ni kuongea bila uoga. Kujitambua ni kufanya mambo ambayo yanafaa na kufunza wale ambao hawajui jinsi wanafaa kuwa. There is no way you correct somebody once, twice, thrice. Hata mamako akikwambia mara mbili, si tatu walikuwa wanakutandika. Na nifunze wale ambao wanasema kumi bila break. Hata mimi nakubali bila break. Lakini mjue gari bila break, akifika pale Salga inagonga ukuta anaisha. Haitaenda mbali. Kila gari la kila maisha lazima ikuwe na break ya kubreak, unatuliza, unaendelea. Si ni ukweli? Hii gari ambayo haina break hii yenye mnashinda mkisema, mimi naomba kwanza kesho igonge ukuta. Iondoke iache hii nchi. Ama niache wananchi? Si tuko pamoja? Juu tukishinda hapa tukiambiwa bila break, na watoto saa hizi anapea watoto chapati, anaenda kwa mashule na anajua vizuri watoto wamesema waende CBC na hakuna laboratory kwa hizo shule. Hawa watu wacheni niwaambie, bwana speaker, nikimalizia. Nimeona wananchi mmefurahia sana. Ati mnasema wengine wenyu mnasema Raila ameingia kwa serikali, ati you are expecting something. Let me tell you what you expect. It is one thing, high rise of life. Because of one thing, Raila will be under salary and his people, na Raila will be demanding. Hiyo pesa ambayo, hiyo kidogo ambayo inatufikia, itakuwa inaenda kwa mifuko ya hao wengine. Bunge power. Bunge power. Na niwaambie hivi, sisi wananchi tusifuate mtu hivi. Tufuate mtu jua uongozi bora. Si jua amesema. Ama ni aje? Na Raila Amolo Odinga mahali yako, anajua vizuri. Next year atakuwa ametoka kwa Kasongo na atarudi upande huu. Na mimi kama Itungati 006, nimesema mimi nitaamua kukomboa Kinangop juu tunataka uongozi wa Kinangop. Na ndio maana nimejiita 00. Asante sana. Jua uongozi
magumu hayo my sister. I tell you watu hapa nje wako na hasira. I tell you.
No one gonna kuuliza swali. Because where did the love go? People chose this person wholly. People are like Ruto.
Sasa the moment the former deputy president anamaliza kutua all the counties, I'm telling you, that will be the moment you are going to see a lot of changes. I'm telling you the truth, because kwa saa hii ukisikiza ukijana vizuri, sawa, anatoka ile sehemu ile nyingine. 006 ni wapi? Come on. Kijana si anatoka ile sehemu nyingine. Hiyo design yenye unaongea wewe, unadhani hiyo poison ya Gachagua imepenetrate imefika hadi wapi?
Mimi swali nauliza kila mtu, where did the love go? I mean, unajua sawa, hata kwenye mapenzi there's how love goes. So where did the love go that people had for Mr. Ruto? Was it when he impeached Gachagua? Was it when young people started being killed? Was it when the life went hard? Where did the love go? Because for the first time, this is the first, hata sidhani Moi, the first 5 years alikuwa ameambiwa atoke. Like, where did it go? When did it change? Please someone tell me. Sawa. What? Let me read some comments pale. So kuna Julius Kiema anasema Gachagua will definitely I think the meant win type of pale 2027. This man is a genius. He has a lot of power and he speaks the truth. Mwale Kanyanchi akasema you know Gachagua only talks about Ruto. Why can't he say that he can why can't he say what he can do if the agenda is Ruto? Kenyans will vote in another idealess leader. Sawa. Then kuna Iqbal anasema ndoto hiyo Ruto tano tena, mnadhani ni choice yenu, mtaacha hapo katika lazima amalize 10 yake. Sisi wana ODM Ruto kabisa dawa ya Central. Then kuna Mwale tena akasema Ruto is a political master. Gachagua ameanza mapema, washa master ajipange guys, we all know Ruto will be coming back strong. Then Charles Cheriot akasema Gachagua will be soon rendered useless, akiendelea kuongea mambo yenye inaonekana ni uongo, like kusema alikuwa akiandikiwa maneno ya kusema. He should concentrate on what he will do to Kenyans. Mwale pia akasema Ruto needs time. Akaongeza sema, but do you think Ruto is not prepared for response on what Gachagua is going to be telling people? Ruto will also defend himself. Then Titus Kuria akasema Ruto ni mjanja as from 1997 as an ordinary MP. Okay? So that is the nini. Nyie watu wakina Mwale, Titus, Mr. Iqbal, Charles Cheriot, I've got a question. I want to know, like, because I remember back when alikuwa anatisha hicho kiti cha presidency, everyone, in fact I remember even people were not listening, sababu hapo ndo Mr. Uhuru alikuja akasema kwamba yeye is gonna support Mr. Raila, and people didn't listen to Mr. Uhuru, they listened to Ruto. They listened to Ruto and listened to Ruto. So where did the love go? Where did the faith that they had in him go? That is a question. So like mtu tu anijibu anieleze, because on a serious note, like mtu that is my opinion, like it should be 5 years, but ijakuwa 5 years and people are like, we don't want you anymore, get out of the seat, we need someone else. His leaders are speaking against him. Like what happened? When did it change to the people? Wakaacha kuwa ile believe ilifanya mpaka wakamchagua. Because there's that thing that they saw in Ruto, that they were like, let us choose this one to be our president. But 2 years later, in fact not 2 years, because last year tulikuwa andamana, even 2023. So like, where did that faith go? Where did that belief that you had, people had in Ruto go? What did he do to deserve so much hate and no one has confidence in him right now? Where did he go wrong? Nini? Was it when he impeached Gachagua? Was it when the life prices skyrocketed? Was it when there were extrajudicial killings and abduction? Where did the love go? Where did that because saizi hata afanye nini kizuri, no one will see it. No one sees, in fact. They see the negative. You ask someone, tell me what Ruto has done, they're like, hakuna chochote amefanya. Then Felix, where did the love go and the belief? Because obviously there's something that people believed in Mr. Ruto mpaka wakamvotia. Hiyo belief ilienda wapi? Nini alifanya mpaka watu kila mtu akasema sasa hatumtaki tena? Wakaanza, what do you think what happened?
Let me tell you what maybe you really need to understand, my sister.
Yes.
I want you to remember that President Ruto to acquire that seat of the president, huko kulikuwa na mashabiki wa Rigathi Gachagua na mashabiki wake, my sister. Na hao mashabiki wa Rigathi Gachagua walichangia sana ku President Ruto kuongoza, yani kuongoza upande wa uchaguzi. The moment ile kitu ilifanyika, and some of the individuals who maybe could be convinced by the reason behind the impeachment of the deputy president or the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, that was the moment many people walianza kuboeka. Wakasema that if this is the kind of president we could decide to elect, and at some point he cannot maybe decide to stand by Gachagua's side, then let us also do what? Just let it be. That's why mimi ninakwambia kwa saa hii kuna wale ambao tunasema like wacha tumpatie nafasi. Kuna wale ambao tunasema like wacha hata tukimpatia nafasi hawezi fanya chochote. Unaelewa? It is because we have got two parties right here. Kuna wale wenye walimvotia President Ruto wenye ni wafuasi wake, na kuna wale wenye walivote kwa President Ruto kwa sababu ni wafuasi wa Gachagua. The only thing Gachagua sasa anafaa kuelewa ni he is still the public figure. Na saa hii unaona vizuri sana he is trying to tour the country, trying to convince people according to the message yenye ako nayo, sawa? The best thing maybe he can do ni, if possible, afanye watu waelewe kwamba this is what has happened and this is what we really need to do. Unanielewa? So if possible, whatever he is going to share to the nation right now, yes, it will be productive even after 2027. Yes, isikuje kuleta mambo yenye naweza leta vurugu, ama hata sasa hivi anaendelea kushare hii story vizuri na watu, isilete malumbano to an extent watu waanze kupigana. So Zulfa, the moment watu wanaachana, hata ikuwe ni kwa familia mwanamke na mwanamume wakiachana, watoto wanaumianga
sana.
Unanielewa? Watoto wanaumianga. Na no day mwanaume anaweza jaribu ku defend huyo mwanamke tena. He will never try to say about the good things this woman could do. The woman the same. Watu wenye wanaenda kuumia hapa ni hao wenye wako hapa katikati ambao ni watoto. So this is what really Kenyans need to understand.
You know, hapa kuna mtu ambaye amenijibu vizuri in fact, sawa? So kuna Maina Joseph anasema Ruto atafanya mengi hii miaka 2 ya mwisho. Omai Rogers anasema tunataka mtu kama Matiang'i, vile alifanya kwa ICT education, hope wa Kenya tuliona kazi alifanya. We did see but kumekuwa jana, in fact hata asubuhi my co-host alicheza videos fulani alivyo ya watu ambao wanasema hawajui kama wana force Matiang'i kukubali kiti because he has not ako tu sawa. And then kuna Charles Cheriot anasema expectation of most Kenyans was high as per Ruto's promise, and Ruto made Kenya believe like life was gonna change in favor of Wanjiku sawa. What happened is the opposite of the expectations. Okay, yale mambo na serikali itakuwa ni ya mama mboga, mtu wa bodaboda, bottom up and all that, and then and please, as I say, on the risk of kidogo sawa. But let me ask you, a journey of 1,000 steps, it starts with 1 step ama 1,000,000 steps. Kuna wakati ambao Ruto anakuja anasema, alikuwa anasema like mnakubali tukuje we be free of madeni, tukuje to change, tufanye vitu fulani, itabidi tumefanya, and people are like yes. I don't know how they really, sijui walikuwa expect akiingia tu afanye abracadabra, and I'm not saying Mr. Ruto, I'm just asking like on a normal thing like, and then now things, expectations, if there are things that kill everything, hata kwa chochote, expectations kill a good relationship, expectation kills a good friendship, expectation kills vitu nyingi sana. Hata wingie kwa hoteli ukiexpect hiyo hoteli wanafaa wanisa, expectations is one thing that people should stop having. Expectations, watch, just go there freely. So people really expected venye Ruto aliongea mambo matamu, mambo mazuri, good things actually sawa, that would save Kenya, but I think they would take time. I don't know, ama naongea aje.
That is the point. Expectations nazo zina misleading watu at some point.
Did you really expect a lot from like him? Ama yeye mwenyewe alisema ata deliver hizi vitu na haja deliver bado. And that's why nakaga nauliza watu fiti. Tunasema unasema poison wanasema gani kuinject. Gitungati is there injecting. County after county anaenda akisema mambo. Someone pale alisema I think as for now like what I would tell Mr. Gachagua, well and good sawa about Mr. Ruto, but right now why don't we start thinking about what we're gonna do, like now we don't go with Ruto, we go with now as Kenyans fiti tushajua, as because washajua we don't want this person, but now this is what we're gonna do, because like tutakuwa to the same history. Yeah, this person said we listen about Ruto, but we never really had really solutions. The way we truly tukasema Gen Z say they don't want Ruto, but do they really have a leader that they want to put there?
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Wamesema Maraga ama Matiang'i.
But these two, like ni Maraga at least tunaona yeye anasema vitu fulani. Na so kila Gen Z anataka Maraga, because Gen Z spoke about Matiang'i. Na Matiang'i na yeye ni huyo ambaye sasa tujuma tunamforce hii dawa na haki.
Unajua the problem of that guy, by that, hata ukiwa primary uliwahi ona mtu mwenye ametulia tu hivi hata uelewe anafikiria nini? He is that kind of a person.
But I think there's something someone should really speak. Kuna vitu kama kuambiwa wewe tunakutaka ukuwe president wetu. If right now ukuje usikie Felix, tunataka Felix akwe our president, you will not speak it because you're umetulia. You utakuwa like what?
Thank you kwa kuniuliza hivyo, lakini let me tell you my sister, watu wamezaliwa kuna people have got they have got their own nature.
But there are some things that ukiwa nature kutulia, I think you should speak kidogo. Hata utuoneshe basi okay fiti basi nimekubali. Sasa tuachane mambo ya kupiga siasa, tungoje wakati wa kunini. Sawa? Like una get let me kuna comment here na Nemwell Mogaka anasema I think if watu wa mlima kama wangezingatia Uhuru Kenyatta akiondoka, but walimuita mlevi, and on my side sometimes mlevi anaongeaga ukweli. They say that a drunk mind speaks
the truth.
Yeah. So tuambie Felix, me tell us, sawa, you are telling us that now Gachagua is going around speaking, telling people things, but what do you need? Like akikuja place wewe uko akuja usikia kwa hapa Kitengela, what would you want him to tell you? Would you want him to tell you about the bad things that Mr. Ruto has done, ama you'd want him to tell you how we're gonna solve the crisis in Kenya right now?
I think by now the best thing we can do or talk about or decide to do to foster on is all about to look for a solution, and if maybe the solution is now there, then let us try to keep ourselves busy if possible, tukisubiri 27. Because we cannot keep on complaining while not working.
Nana tujafanya nini? Okay, on your opinion. So on your opinion, tuachane sasa umeshasema tuachane mambo ya Ruto, sawa? Tungoje 2027, si ndio? How would we like, because you need to strategize, yes? What strategies zako zenye unaona ambazo hizi tukizifuatia come 2027, then we will be bringing Kenya ama like rectifying everything that went wrong? Wewe ni nini hizo unaweza ziona useme hizi tukianza kufikiria how we gonna fix these things come 2027? What are those things that you would like fixed? What are those specific things, sawa, ama strategies unaona? Because umeshasema saizi tuachane mambo ya Ruto, tukae busy tukifikiria venye we gonna change things in 2027. Sidio, but you know when you're planning for something, hata ukianza kuplan kwenda kuweed kwa shamba yako, you plan daanza side gani, natumia jembe gani, ama natumia what pesticide, natumia nini and all that, sidio? So what would you say Kenya needs come then? Ama what we should sit down and start thinking of fixing it, ama understand tunasema come 2027.
27, yes? We want to see health. Haina any issue tena. Sawa? Kwanza health, my sister. Haina any issue tena. Sawa? Tukuje mambo na education system, hizi vitu zenye zinge happen like subiri kidogo, maybe we are trying to fix tafadhali hizo vitu ziishe. You understand, my sister? If possible, those issues whereby abductions and extrajudicial killings, if possible, ziishe. Yes? But I think hata President Ruto aliwahi sema if possible, is working on extrajudicial killings. By that, at some point, okay, msinichukule vibaya tafadhali, najaribu kuongea chenye kiliwaifanyika.
Right, it is really sensitive.
Yeah.
Ndio ukianza kuongelea Ruto useme amefanya kitu mzuri, kidogo unaambiwa
yeah, ninaweza tusiwa hata mashabiki wanaweza kasirika. I was trying to say that aliwahi sema if possible he is going to work on that. And truly mimi Zulfas kudanganyi, unaweza pata kuna some of the individuals who are diehards to him, wanafika wana commit hizi issues hata yeye bila kujua, and I'm very sure si zote anaweza kuwa aware. Unaona, so let all these things come to an end by 2027. And at some point na Gachagua vile anaendelea kutua the whole country, ajaribu kukame up na any creative ideas zenye zinaweza keep youth busy if possible, zinaweza jenga wa Kenya tukisubiria 20. Yeah, tusibaki tu tukicomplain. Tutacomplain. Ulisikia vile yule mzee mnona mwenye alisema hapo hivyo kwa ile footage yenye tulicheza sasa ile. Alisema when we are trying to keep on complaining about President Ruto, that will be the moment tutaenda kuumia zaidi, because we are focusing there and we are forgetting what we really need to do.
You need to heal. You already know this is like ni kama ujue unaumwa na jino, na unashinda kusema akili jino na ulipeleke hospitali hili jino what? What? Sindio? Pale Charles Cheruiyot anasema, I'm also convinced that some cartels are fighting change. Cartels hazitaki change.
Umsea kuna point niko very sensitive my sister.
Noma
sana hiyo. I wish angepiga simu ajaribu kuzungumzia hiyo. Charles
Cheruiyot.
Ni ngumu.
Cheruiyot.
Charles Ruto. Please kuna namba hapo hivyo kwa screen yako. Will you mind if you make a call on WhatsApp? If you don't mind, please. At least ulize maswali watu wenye wanakusikiza vizuri, at least wasikie unaweza sema nini. Yes?
Yes.
This is a special request to Charles Cheruiyot.
Yes.
If possible, please. There's a number there kwa screen yako. If you don't mind, you can make a call on WhatsApp. And maybe try to lakini ni inakaa kali sana bana.
If you could go pale juu angalie points zake. They do. I like the way yako. I'm forgetting the name, but Apple. Sawa. People do. No one likes change. I don't know if anyone. Kuna mtu ambaye anapenda change kweli?
Mimi ninapenda
change. Change is hard sometimes.
Ninapenda change.
There are some people akishazoeaga asubuhi anaamka anaangalia side ya left. Ukikuja uchange kitanda atakuwa like no, please rudisha pale. People are really afraid of change. Maybe some kama unasema you're not afraid of it, but most.
How do I wish at some point, if possible, someone is saying George Thuo anasema someone who talks about Central Wakikuyu wa Kabila who voted for Ruto with majority votes, if they are tribal, why didn't they listen to their tribesman Uhuru? If Ruto isn't working, all will suffer. Hey, my sister, I'm confused now.
Please, more words, George. More words. More words. Aendelee tu. What was I saying?
Na by the way, hii kitu yenye watu wanasemanga ati Wakikuyu wako tribal. Wangekuwa tribal wangevote nani? Wangeacha Mwaura yule. Unajua, remember there was somebody who was by the name Mwaura there. Wangeacha kumvote wa vote Ruto na Raila. I'm just asking. Kuna jamaa mwenye alisema, acha nisome your message. Hello Felix. When it comes to that point, the Gikuyus at some point they are not tribal. If they were tribal, they could not vote out, but vote for Mwaura. Yes. Now that is my question. Will you justify this statement?
You know, Sawa, I don't want to mention names, but there's a point some, I'm going to say some, Sawa, back when we were talking about, we were having that argument about Uhuru, when Uhuru said Gen Z wapiganie, Sawa, and some Gikuyu said that yes, we are tribal people, we don't do anything, and I'm not saying they are tribal, I'm saying some said. So please do not misquote me. Some Gikuyus came here on this platform and they said that yes, we are tribal. Everything we do everything that benefits Murima. So we just don't do things randomly. And they were like, nyinyi 2027 mtakuja tushtuka kitu ambacho tawazindulia. Sawa. And I was like, so like those were people from there that said that. And I'm going to say there were like more than 10 people, but 10 people does not make the entire Murima. Sindio, I don't think that They maybe some of them are, but I don't think that all people or Gikuyu people are tribal. Sawa. I think acha ni put opinions zangu kwa kichwa. Now the thing huyu ni Charles, sawa? Charles anasema if for sure we need change, Gachagua, Kalonzo, Karua, Raila and other old politicians can't change Kenya. Yes, this is what I've been saying. We need fresh blood. Elect someone like Maraga who has no genes of corruption. We need fresh blood. But I was told apparently in the real world hakuna point yenye kila mtu anatoka kwa ofisi. I was told that. But I'm like, in my own ideal Kenya, my own ideal government, I would clean house. Upate hakuna mtu wa hapo alikuwa wakati wa Moi, wakati wa nani, hakuna any old blood, and go retire, go home. We need new people who understand this era, fresh things, fresh people with fresh ideas. Just like right now, when I said if Ruto goes, Kindiki comes, Kindiki will still fanya vitu za Ruto. Unajua hivyo? If Kindiki goes and Murkomen is there, unaona? They'll still zile ideas zile ndo hizo tu. We need fresh people.
You know, I could hear some people say that Gachagua akienda Kisii pia anaweza tolewa mbio. Yeah. Na mimi nikataka kujua kutoka kwa Wakisii, truly will that happen, and if it will happen, with which reason? Yes. Walisema walitoa mheshimiwa Raila mbio, baadaye ugonjwa umekuja Kisii yenye Wakisii wanafaa kuwekwa quarantine.
But I told you that ugonjwa before. Is that on that when they go now?
Wakisii wanafaa kuwekwa quarantine before ifike mahali watu wengine wako.
So kuna
wana claim it is because walitoa baba wakamkosea heshima.
No. That ugonjwa mmeshaanza hiyo propaganda awache ni conspiracy. That ugonjwa was even before baba went. That ugonjwa I told you about it before unakumbuka nikuja Wambega kuna ugonjwa kwa Kisii ambao watu wasiji wanaamka asubuhi joto nini, then jioni mjamaa hatembei sijui hawezi fanya nini. It was before even baba was there. That is conspiracy. They want to give baba power ambayo hana. Sawa? Atibaki it is because no that ugonjwa was there akienda. Only that because I was asking why is in the health nini mbona hawajatangaza kuhusu huo ugonjwa, it is there. Sawa? But that is not because of baba. Please wachana hizo vitu superstitions zingine za kiujinga. Sawa? So what are we talking about? About fresh blood. We do need fresh blood. We do need fresh ideas. We do need someone who has integrity. Although I don't know what happens when people enter that office. It's like people change. People do change. I don't know.
Let me ask you a very simple question.
Yes.
You are trying to say that people do change.
There's
somebody who was suggested here by the name Maraga. Maraga was a Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya. Yes. Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you think that when he was in office, he was not receiving money?
Money how? Oh, money is
ya mshahara yani.
Yeah,
ni nini inaweza fanya mtu kama yeye tena change? Umesema people change.
Unajua Chief Justice, sawa, mimi venye nimesoma na venye kitambo. I remember this uncle of mine akiniambia when a Chief Justice is like being chosen, they choose person with integrity, principle, but mostly integrity, and integrity is everything. Sawa, do you know like Felix, integrity ni ngumu? Do you know that?
Si ngumu.
You are no.
Ara mimi ni man of integrity. Jilfa limewahi kukuchezea.
Wewe fiti. Sawa, wewe fiti. So if you go
go
back and research about you, hakuna mahali ushaiba hata shilingi moja mamako. Ukaenda kanunua sweetie. Hakuna.
Tricky hiyo though.
Back, you see, I hear they investigated from uko kama kosa walifanya gani, they are really thoroughly. I don't know kama Chief Justice anafanya hivyo, mwana president anafanya the same such kind of ni. So this person was chosen through integrity is basically everything, si ndio? Even yourself, and you telling us that kuna wakati Joel amkaga akapata amekiwa pesa nyingi kwenye banki yake na akaziregesha. How many people do you think would do that? Like you find umewekewa 900 million kwa account yako, useme tu just you go sit somewhere and say this person is the one who did, na unakataa unaregesha hiyo pesa. How many people would do that? How many? You see, we do need people who, like, people who understand that they are there to serve the people. People who really understand the assignments. I don't know much about Maraga, sawa. You do know actually much about Maraga than I do, sawa. But we need people who are for Kenya. Like Kenya, no everything. For they would die for Kenya, not for you. Mtu ambaye ana value our motherland. A person who wouldn't think twice to die for this, for the motherland, to defend it, to bring maendeleo into it genuinely, bila kufeva huko na huko na huko na kule. I don't know which kind of leader is that, but we do need someone who really understands what Kenya needs. Someone who will not go there and aende pale aanze kuambia unajua hivi tunafanyaga hapa nini akue like z. When they make a decision, they think, is this good for Kenya? How is this going to benefit Kenya? How is this going to affect Kenya? Those are the kind of leaders that we want. I don't know who, so I can go specific, because generally I don't know much about Maraga. And at the same time you think, should we be really kuwa tunapiga debe saa hii kweli? Should Kenya be like 24/7 365 days tunafanya ni campaign? When is Kenya ever gonna be developed? And then I ask myself, like, kwa politics, is there anything that is really genuine in the politics? Hey, people, sometimes I don't know. I think sometimes I think I don't even get solutions. Like, yes, we need this change, but how is this change gonna come? How are you going to really implement it? Felix,
my sister, this is what I really need, if possible, even my fellow Kenyans to understand. Now that we are in a political pressure, let us try to hope for the best. Sawa? Tupunguze matusi kwenda kwa rais. Rais ni sura yetu, whenever tunaweza taka kuwakilishwa na tuwezi pinga hiyo. Sawa? If possible, tukue wapole. Gachagua mali yako afanye kazi yake in a good way. Yes. Akitembea mahali wacha afanye tu kazi yake. Yes. But cha muhimu na cha msingi tusione vifo vya watu vikitokea kwa sababu ya political tension. What we don't want is all about loss of lives and other things. Zulfa, yesterday somebody died. He was a European.
Oh yeah, that man.
Yeah, he was a European. Let me tell you, we will never recover that life.
Life cannot be recovered. live so simu
we will never.
So
So
masani.
wacha at some point to avoid zile vitu zenye zinaweza chochea kuleta vita to an extent, people waanze kufanya nini, kupoteza maisha yao kwa sababu ya malumbano. Unanielewa? Gachagua juu ashaamua sasa kutua every part of the country. He is free because it is a right of anybody to do what? To explore his country. Yes? Akijaribu kufanya nini? Akijaribu ku attend every point of the country. Let peace be the number one first message. Yes? Na hizi vitu zingine zitajileta. Yeah, I think that is my word. Thank you so much guys for listening me. This is Prince and Felix. I love you guys.
Okay, so thank you. Let me appreciate you people. Sam, I thank you, Bwana Charles Cheriot, George Thuo, Nemuel, Omae, Maina, Titus, Iqbal, Mwale, Andrew, Patrick, Martin, Evans, and Mash TV, and to all the silent viewers, thank you so much. We do really appreciate. My name is Zulfa. Bye bye.